はい、じゃあ出席取るぞ。相川、
はい。
青野、
はーい。
秋葉。
いつマジ
Alright, before we start, let's get one thing straight. Bullying is no joke, and as someone that had a lot of bullies growing up, I know how it feels. It's one hell of a shitty way to spend your days in school. However, I also know how satisfying it is to finally stand up to those so-called bullies. That is why for today we will be talking about the top 10 anime where the main character was bullied but returns overpowered as hell. Coming at number 10 is Full Dive. The ultimate next-gen full dive RPG is even shittier than real life. Wow, that's a mouthful of a title. But that moment when you create a virtual reality game so realistic everybody hates you for it. However, this isn't our issue. Our problem of today is this guy, Hiro. He is the main entertainment for the bullies in his school and hated by them just for the fact that he enjoys playing games, and another thing, an accident that made him quit the track team and become the loser he is now. And in the means of trying to find escapism, he is tricked by a hot girl into playing a game that is 10 years old and so realistic you can't have retries or any second chances like that, and even if you die in the game as a realism penalty, the console explodes as if you truly died. Even though all the odds were against him, this guy with sheer perseverance and walkthrough online managed to turn his loss into wins, and even learned to stand up to his bullies and protect himself. Coming in number 9 is Magical Girl Site, and I thought guys bullying each other was brutal. Girls are on a completely different level. These girls are just hell-bent on making the life of Aya a living hell, literally. They bully her daily and constantly is in a brutal and degrading means in the book to the point Aya expects to be bullied every day and is numb towards it already. Even the bullies were starting to get bored of the same old routine bullying, so they decided something even more sinister and hateful. They got an older classmate to try and deflower Aya while they watch. God, this makes my fucking blood boil already. But luckily for her, she manages to escape and uses her gun to teleport them away from her. Oh right, I didn't mention the gun. Well, long story short, she is so unfortunate in school via her bullies and at home via her brother, to the point she wanted to kill herself. However, once she officially decided that she was gonna do it, a shady site gave her a magical girl gun that teleports people away from her. And back to our bullies. The bullies that were transported ended up dead in a train accident, and now an even darker reality is revealed. After meeting another magical girl, she realizes that the more she uses her ability, the faster she dies, and that the end of the world called Tempest is near. Coming in number 8 is Dwaji Ui Wang. This movie is what you call a reality check to just how cruel, vile, and morbid life can be, along with the people in it. The story revolved around 3 friends who are nicknamed pigs due to their societal and economical realities by their bullies. The king of the pigs is their leader and protector. He is the one that defended them the first time and taught them how to fight back and protect themselves. Even in one of the scenes with the students ganging up on him on the roof, he manages to beat them all up and kick their asses so bad they try to choke him from behind and kill him, so we can't find them anymore. The story, however, is much deeper than that, and things aren't what they seem. Coming in number 7 is Kakeguri. Jabami Yumiko came to the school for the sole purpose of destroying it and watching it burn. This school isn't like others. By day, it's a normal learning institute. However, by night, it is a gambling school that treats money like air, and you can't live without it. In this school, gambling is everything that ever matters, and even your level and worth as a human is usually decided by these games. After being a slave herself, Jabami rises through the ranks using her cunning skills and silver tongue sharp like a razor to cut through adversary and reach the highest ranks in the school, defeating the strongest gamblers there. She is borderline insane and will probably seduce you with her looks and charm, so do everyone a favor and steer away from gambling with vixens like her. Coming in number 6 is Ara, Maryuin Koga, Saigo no Tatakai. We all had that phase growing up pretending something that we aren't, like superheroes or giant monsters. In my case, it was always either a Power Ranger or a Digimon. But I digress. This anime is about Ichiro Sato, the previously known as Maryuin Koga, a powerful hero that enjoys life and saving damsels in distress. He always used to get bullied for acting that way and living the persona of this hero, so over time he just quit and hid it in the pages of his past. His life soon after became dull and pointless, a boring existence, until he met the seer that will guide his life back to the right path. Ryoko Sato was just like him. She even had the costume, the magical wand, all of it. And when one day she was being bullied by others, the hero in shining armor came to her rescue, smashing those girls' phones and saving her from their humiliating actions. However, He couldn't be everywhere with her at the same time, could he? Even heroes fail sometimes. What is important though is to persevere and fight, and never give up. Coming in at number 5 is Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry. His lineage was known to being A rank and even S rank magical knights, so of course when everyone discovers that he has no magical powers, he is disowned, bullied, and hated by his entire family, all except his sister. His father is what you call the epitome of assholes. He deserves a shining throne in the category of shittiest fathers in anime ever, right next to you-know-who, the bastard from Full Metal Alchemist. However, Iki never let this hate or treatment get to him. However, the opposite is true. Even though he had no magical power, he trained day and night with no rest in order to keep up with power users. He was even called the F-rank magical knight, dubbed as Worst One. However, when his chance came to show what he is made of, he defeated the Flame Princess herself, the supposedly strongest magical knight in his school. Coming in number 4 is Stars Align. As you guys already know, I am not a fan when it comes to sports anime series and usually don't watch them, excluding of course Blue Lock. That anime was a masterpiece. As I was saying, when it comes to sports, all that matters is the competition and the scores you are putting on the board. Sadly, when it comes to the scores, the boys' tennis team are delivering compared to the girls' team. They can be found lacking to the point they were even threatened to have their club disbanded and removed if their performances don't get better. They got bullied, hated, laughed at, all kinds of insults, you name it. Until one day their savior transferred to their school, and finally, after a lot of convincing by Toma, he accepted to join the club and learn tennis after Toma witnessed his natural reflexes firsthand. Now his job is to reignite the spirit of competition in the hearts of the team and raise their scores and performances so that the club isn't disbanded. Coming in number 3 is Gaiken Shijo Shugi. This guy is being bullied every day and hour by a powerful and well-built bully that is hell-bent on destroying his entire life. So much so that he forces him to change schools just to escape his treatment towards him. Days before starting in his new school, he wakes up to find his old chubby short body lying on the floor as if he is having an out-of-body experience. However, the shocking part was when he looked into the mirror and found that he is now tall, handsome, muscular, and hella strong. On his first day of school, almost all the girls fell in love with him, and when some guy tried to bully him, he kicked his ass. This was clearly the second chance he so desperately needed from life, and he got it. Just one problem though. His old body was still there, and every time he sleeps, he switches bodies. Managing these two bodies will be a hard and tricky matter. Coming in number 2 is Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple. Kenichi Shira used to get his ass handed to him all the time after school in his karate club, and when he isn't busy getting his ass kicked, he is drowning himself in self-help books. It all changes for him after meeting Miu though, and after their first tackle, he falls in love with her and they get married. Just kidding. She does tackle him though, throwing him off the stairs, even though she apologizes later and becomes his friend, so all good. It all changes after he is given an ultimatum in his karate club to either win an impossible fight or be kicked out for good from the club. After watching Miu kick 3 thugs to the curb easily, he asks her to train him and show him pointers for his upcoming fight. That was when the true show begins, and he is introduced to her father, and his weird yet powerful disciples joins their dojo and learns karate. He is on a path to become the strongest, and his path is choke-filled with adversaries and opposition. Let's hope he does reach this goal and becomes a powerful martial artist. And number 1 goes to Hajime no Ippo. We all had that one friend that was bullied so hard he got boxing lessons, came back, beat everyone's ass, and taught his bullies a lesson. Oh, wait, we don't? Only me? Oh, well, point is, having such a scenario in life is plausible and exists everywhere you look. Bullies will always exist and will always be a problem in the same sense. Hajime, the guy that finally decided to stand up to them, will also exist as well. Hajime Ippo is as timid and peaceful as they come. However, in learning boxing, he discovers he has a power hidden inside him that needs to be revealed to the world, and his tutor even gives him a professional boxer's license so that he can join official matches. Yes, he might still get beat up in the ring, however. This time, the fight is fair, and he has equal odds at winning as his enemies do. It's payback time, baby. And with this, we end our video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you, and hope you would like, subscribe, and comment your favorite moment of the video. And if you have any recommended subjects or anime you wish us to make a recap of, I would like you to place them down in the comments down below. And as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.